Hi, everybody. Excuse me. Um, I have something to share with you guys. I haven't. I've been lagging. I've been holding back and sharing some other stuff that has been happening to me. Um, but this morning I got the chills, big time, and I'm gonna go ahead and share some of the stuff. I've been having some dreams. Call me crazy, whatever you want, but I've been having dreams, and this is not the first time. But last night, dream was very uh, crazy, and it scared the heck out of me. And I wasn't going to share it, but I decided to go ahead and share it because I saw something on Facebook. I saw a lot of publications of kids going missing, and that had a lot to do with my dream. And I'm gonna post those up right here so that you can see them. Please excuse me because I'm not too savvy. I'm not too tech savvy, so it's real hard for me to uh, edit and do all this fancy stuff that people do on their videos. But I hope you understand. Um, the reason, well, I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you a little bit of my dream, and then I'm also gonna quote a Bible scripture, and I'm gonna put it here in Spanish and English, because I'm gonna use the same picture that I screenshot part of the Bible, and I'm gonna do it in Spanish and English because I'm gonna do a version of this video in Spanish so that I get to as much people as I can to get this word out because I fear that if I'm not, I fear that this is coming from God, and I feel that God is telling me that I need to tell this to the people. So I'm a very religious person, so cope with me. Okay, on to the dream. The dream is, well, in my dream, I had just woken up supposedly, and I had had a dream in my dream, and I was explaining to my wife, and I was crying a lot as I was telling my wife, explaining the dream that I had had. Now, in this, and I was explaining to her what had happened, the whole story. And what had happened is that we had me and my wife, and in my dream that I had dreamt inside of the dream. It's a little confusing. I Me and my wife had gone to the school with my smallest son, Sariel, and we had been told that this teacher was abusing of the kids, and she was a very evil teacher. She was abusing physically, mentally, uh, even sexually, and so I told my wife, you know what, you need set this lady straight and make sure that she gets the threat, and so my wife did, and and the teacher just smiled. She looked very evil. I don't know why, but we ended up leaving my son there with her, and we left, and we were walking, and we're at another place in the town taking care of business. My wife had to go somewhere else, and I was waiting for her somewhere in town, but I was walking around when all of a sudden I started hearing a trumpet, very loud trumpet that was being heard all over the place by everybody. And this is a trumpet that's in Revelation, and I knew it. I knew it right away because I knew the sound was terrible. It was not. It's like that sound like War of the Worlds. That's the kind of sound it was. It was meant and designed to put fear into people. A lot of fear. So automatically, I thought, what do I do? Do I wait for my wife? Do I And automatically I said, you know what, she's gonna understand that I went to pick up my son. So I ran, and I was running, and I was crossing a bridge, and I was trying to cross the bridge, and and I arrived to the school where my son was supposed to be at, and he was nowhere to be found. Nobody knew where he was at, and I asked the teacher, and I would jerk her and pull her around and ask her, where is my son? And she was like out of it. She was like in a zombie state. She was not reacting. So she was like under a spell or hypnotized or something, but it was crazy. And that's when I woke up, and I was able to tell my now that was a dream that I was having inside my dream, and that's when I woke up, and I was telling my wife all that had happened in that dream. And this reminds me of the scripture of about visions and dreams. I don't know if this is related to the rapture. I'm assuming it has something to do with it, confirming that it's going to happen. And I'm not sure. It has to do with the kidnapping of kids and sales business for organs. Uh, and I don't know if this is also announcing that there will be um, visions and dreams and prophecy. Anyways, I know that God doesn't let people. He doesn't let people. He doesn't do anything unless his people know about it. So I know he's gonna let us know, and I know deep down in my heart that he's letting me know. So I'm sharing with you. I'm gonna put up this picture of the scripture, and then I'm gonna talk to you guys a little bit more about this. Now I know there's a lot of things in my dreams that stand out. The trumpet and those are all signs of the latter days. And I believe we are in the latter days. And I'm going to share a picture also of something I read um, concerning the trumpet sound. And I'm sure a lot of you are read your scriptures and know about this. And if you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them there. We can go over any scriptures that you suggest, or we can make more videos on this theme. But it's important that everybody start, reading your scriptures, start repenting. There's evil people. There's a lot of evil people. There's a lot of things happening. Protect your kids. Watch your kids. I can't stress this enough. A lot of bad things are happening, and we gotta watch out for our kids. All right. Thank you for watching. Share this video and spread the word. Talk to you later.